What's up, gorgeous people? Welcome to Breath, your 30-day yoga journey. I'm so glad you're here. It's day 9, and today we seek balance. Let's get started. All right, welcome back. Let's start in a nice, comfortable seat. We are gonna move today, but we're gonna ease into the practice, kind of connecting the dots from yesterday. It's low to the ground practice with a nice, calming breath, alternate nostril breathing, balancing the left and the right side of the brain and left and right side of the body. So sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in both nostrils, and use your exhale to really land here. Just relax the shoulders. Good. Then we'll take the right thumb, bring it to the right nostril. Hang with me. We're gonna inhale in through the left nostril. Then at the top, you pause, retain the breath, and seal the left nostril with the middle finger or the ring finger, your choice. And then exhale out through the right nostril. This takes a second to get if you're new to the practice, so be patient with yourself. Inhale in through the right nostril, you got it. Sit up nice and tall. At the top of the breath, you pause, retain the breath, and this is where we seal and switch. And then exhale out through the left nostril. Just learning the pattern here. Inhale in through the left nostril. Pause at the top, hold the breath, retain, switch and seal, and exhale out through the right. Inhale in through the right. Pause at the top, switch and seal, and exhale through the left. All right, so as we get this pattern, you can begin to close your eyes, inhaling in through the left nostril. Big sip of air. Pause at the top, heart's lifted. Switch and seal, exhale through the right. Inhale in through the right. At the top of the breath, pause, switch, seal, and exhale through the left. Inhale through the right, long, smooth breath. At the top of the breath, pause, switch and seal, and then slow exhale out the right. Inhale through the right. Pause at the top, switch and seal, exhale through the left. Last round, inhale in. Pause, switch and seal, and slow exhale through the right. Slow inhale through the right. Take in as much air as you can. Switch, seal, and exhale through the left. At the bottom of that breath, release your hand back to your lap. Close your eyes, breathe in through both nostrils. And exhale through both nostrils. Just take a second, notice how you feel. Then bat thine eyelashes open. And let's take this energy, this kind of focus with us onto all fours. If you feel calm, a little sleepy, don't worry, we're not gonna move too fast right away. All right, once you're on all fours, of course, always feel free to pad the knees if you like. Bring the toes together, bring the knees as wide as the yoga mat. Walk the hands out underneath the shoulders, from underneath the shoulders just a bit. Then inhale, we're gonna come forward with the chest. Exhale, we're gonna move in a circle, come around through extended child's pose. This is the exhale, 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 and then inhale. Grip the fingertips as you slide it forward, look forward. Exhale, round it through and down into that extended child pose, and then inhale back up. So once you have the pattern, follow your breath. And then you can kind of work it out with the spine a little bit, finding little moments to maybe drop the belly as you come forward and round the spine as you transition back, and then allowing the belly to drop again as you come forward. So we're kind of working individually to create a little more flexibility, flexion in the spine. And then reverse the circle. Keep the fingertips rooted, keep the tops of the feet grounding down. Always working from the ground up as we play here. Going to be important as we start to balance and push our balance a little bit more. Push the envelope. All right, the next time you're up, walk the knees underneath the hips. Let's go ahead and turn the upper arms out just a bit and widen the stance of the hands. Make sure your fingertips are spread super wide like starfish. Then we'll curl the toes under, inhale in, and exhale, hips up high and back for your downward facing dog. Take a couple seconds here to pedal it out, one leg and then the other as you claw through your fingertips, taking that pressure out of the wrists, melting the heart back. Remember to lift the hip creases up, up, up towards the sky. And then bend your knees, carve a line with your nose to look forward, and step your way up to the top. Feet together or hip width apart, your choice. Allow the weight of the head to relax over. Take 3 to 5 breaths here. Rooting down through all 4 corners of the feet. Nice long breaths, promoting healthy blood flow. Great, then we'll draw the hands to the waistline here. Draw the shoulder blades together and root to rise. Slowly press into your feet. Lead with your heart as you come up to standing. Lift your heart. Stand up nice and tall. Elbows are pulling back again here. Now we're going to start to really imagine this beautiful play between opposites. So in mountain pose, we've mentioned this before, but we're drawing energy up from the earth, and I like to really give myself the visual, keep doing this, the visual of energy rising through the front body. So it really helps me come into alignment. I bring my hip points forward, or even up is a good way to put it, to help you find this lift up through the front. And then in the back, you can even use your thumbs here to kind of pull you down, dig through the heels. And we're playing with this kind of sun energy and this moon energy, or in yoga we call it sthira and sukha. So the stability and the strength married with the ease, right? Or the softness, or even the grace. So marrying effort with ease, the lift and the ground. Just some little, food for thought as we continue our journey here. All right, from here, we're gonna keep all of this in mind, lifting through the front, grounding through the back as you shift your weight to your left foot. Inhale, imagine you have a little marionette string on your right knee. We're gonna lift the right knee up and see if we can play here a little bit in a standing one-legged mountain pose, standing one-legged Tadasana. Then you can take your gaze downward to focus on a point, find a little drishti, as we call it in the practice, to gaze upon to help you hold this balance, building strength in that hip flexor. Good, and then slowly release it. Try to keep that lift up from the pelvic floor, all this work with your energy, helping to support you as you shift your weight to your right foot. Imagine that string lifting you up on your left kneecap there. Flex your left foot, standing one-legged Tadasana on the left side. Again, use that focal point to help you with your stability here. The belly is not soft here. We know what to do. Draw the navel in and up. Hug the low ribs in. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Putting it all into play. Deep breath in. Good, then slowly exhale and release it down. Let's let it go. Drop the fingertips down to come up. Inhale, reach for the sky, big breath, big stretch. Exhale, palms come together and slice right down through the midline as you come into your forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, send the fingertips back as you lift up halfway. So this time we're coming into airplane arms for our halfway lift. See if you can draw the shoulder blades together to open up through the chest and the pecs. Good, take a breath here, maybe even catch a little wave, rise up, and then exhale, float it down, forward fold. Good, plant the palms, step just the right leg back, just the right leg. We're gonna come up into a high lunge. You know you can always lower that left knee to the earth. Both options are great. Inhale to sweep the arms up, pull the right hip crease back here. Good, then exhale, bend the elbows, lift your chest, look up towards the sky. Good, so we're here or we're here with the knee on the ground. Excellent, inhale, reach the fingertips back up. Exhale, wiggle the fingertips, rain it down, come into that twist, we know it well. Inhale, we reach the right fingertips up, breathe into your belly. Exhale, plant the palms, step the back foot, listen carefully, up halfway. Heel can stay lifted here, but eventually you want to work to bring it down. Left toes are pointed towards the front left corner of the mat. Right knee can stay bent as generously as you need. This is a tricky one, but eventually we'll work to create length there. So pop up onto the fingertips here. If you have blocks, this is a great place to use them. We're coming into a little pyramid posture. This can be tricky. Breathe deep to challenge yourself here. You can bring the hands to the waistline, draw the elbows back, shoulder blades together. Beautiful. Now create a nice flat back here, and then we'll fold it all in, fingertips on the earth, or to challenge yourself, you can grab the calf or the ankle and draw the nose towards the knee. This is a lot, so I'm just giving you options. Keep the left inner thigh engaged. This is the good stuff though. Deep breath. Exhale to release. Lift the back heel, bend both knees, plant the palms, step the left toes back first, then the right foot all the way back. Plank pose or half plank. Good. Inhale in, shift forward. Exhale all the way to the belly. Inhale for cobra. And exhale to release. Inhale to all fours or plank pose, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale in deeply here. And exhale completely. All right, here we go. Step the left foot all the way up. Nice high lunge. Always can lower that back knee to the earth. Squeeze the inner thighs together, front knee over front ankle. Inhale, sweep the fingertips forward, up and back. Right heel's reaching back if the back knee's lifted. Navel's drawing in and up. Inhale, carve a line with your nose to look up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift your chest. Beautiful. Inhale, reach it all the way back up. And exhale to wiggle the fingertips. Slowly bring it back down. All right, here we go. Nice and slow, in control. Step the back foot up about halfway. Right toes point towards the front right corner of the mat. We can keep a slight bend in both knees, working towards, though, eventually creating length, straightening. Left hip creases pulling back. We can pop up on the fingertips here or use our blocks or books, work great too. Beautiful, I'm engaging through my right inner thigh. Again, pulling that left hip crease back. Great. To challenge yourself, you can draw the hands to the waistline, draw the shoulder blades together. Then inhale, come to a nice flat back position, hug those low ribs in, you got this. And then exhale, fold it down. Fold inward. Fingertips can stay on the mat or the blocks, or now you can challenge yourself by grabbing the back of the ankle or the calf here. Maybe nose towards the knee. Balance. Inhale in deeply. Exhale, bend both knees. Lift your back heel. Step the right foot all the way back, step the left foot back. Inhale in, shift forward, look forward. Exhale, belly to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Use your inhale to open your heart here. And use your exhale to make your way back to downward facing dog. Awesome work. Inhale in deeply here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to look to the top of your mat. Exhale to make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. And exhale, forward fold, let it all go. Good. Bring the hands to the waistline once again. Here we go, root to rise. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, find that connection, downward energy through the back, upward energy through the front. Lift the right knee, standing one-legged Tadasana. Keep the hands on the waistline, or we'll reach the fingertips all the way up to the sky. What? If you fall, we'll catch you. Don't worry, just come right back to the practice. Good, so hands are on the waistline here, or fingertips are reaching. Wherever you are, we're gonna go on a little ride. Inhale in, exhale, slow and steady. We're gonna send the right foot all the way back. Right toes can actually stay on the ground for this whole journey, right? We're working here, building strength in that left glute, left thigh, core, and just a sensibility of being able to balance opposition so that we can stay centered. So don't worry about the posture, focus on the process. You can keep the big toe on the ground, or maybe the back foot's all the way. Fingertips reaching forward or hands on the waistline. Little warrior 3 variation. Dial the right toes down or point the toes. Yogi's choice here. Soft bend in that standing leg. We're opening the heart. Good, and then maybe we add airplane arms here for one more cycle of breath in and out. And then hands come back to the waistline. We bring the right foot all the way back in and switch to the other side. Here we go. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Stay here, breathing deep, or maybe this time adding the arms all the way up. Imagine you're holding a big beach ball up and overhead. Be careful not to collapse too much into that right hip here. We're pressing up and away from the earth with that right foot. Just like we've been doing with our foundation this whole ride thus far. With hands on the waistline or fingertips reaching high, we'll begin to send the left leg back, heart forward. Again, the leg can stay on the ground or toes on the ground this whole time, working here. And then maybe doing little lift-offs. Wherever you are, check in with your breath. Each inhale, a new arrival. So if you fall, it's a great thing to go, okay, I'm gonna begin again. I'm gonna start with a nice inhale in and exhale to ground. Find that contraction in the center. Lots of energy in the left toes here. And then let's take the fingertips back, if you like, for one cycle of breath in airplane arms. And then slowly release. This time, feet come together, really together. Palms come together, elbows left to right. Inhale in, exhale, interlace the fingertips, press the palms forward. Inhale, press the palms all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale, bend the elbows, wiggle the fingertips, release your bind, and take it all the way down, leading with your heart. Forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, airplane arms. Exhale, release everything, forward fold. Awesome. Step one foot back, then the other, plank pose. Inhale to look forward, shift forward. Exhale to lower to the belly. Beautiful. Drag the hands in line with the rib cage. Press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, big, beautiful cobra here. And exhale to release. Beautiful. Come onto your elbows. Shift the weight of your hips. Lift your hips up. Take it to the left. Turn on your right shoulder and let's go ahead and roll all the way onto our backs here. Nice, fancy transition. Knees up, feet on the ground. Get the low back nice and snuggly with the mat, and then we're just gonna kick the right foot up, cross the right ankle over the top of the left thigh. Take your right hand through this center hole here, interlace the fingertips behind the left thigh. Now, we're really bringing left shin parallel to the earth to start here, but then you can start to squeeze the legs up towards your heart as it feels appropriate in your body. You can use the right elbow to kind of press out into that right hip, and if it feels right, you might rock a little side to side here in our reclined one-legged pigeon. Beautiful. Squeeze the legs up towards the heart a little more. And then slowly send your left foot all the way up towards the sky. Squeeze again one more time. Gently, and then let everything go. Unravel. Right foot comes to the earth. Left foot goes up. Left ankle crosses over the right. Send the left fingertips through this hole we've created here. Interlace the fingertips. And lift the right shin. Same thing here, although probably different sensations. So play around, squeezing the legs up, maybe rocking a little side to side. Notice if your chin is up all the way here. See if you can tuck your chin, lengthen through the back of the neck as you play here. Breathing. All right, gently squeeze the legs up towards the heart a little more. And then extend the right leg up as best you can. A little bit of a hug, a little more if you have it, gently, and then release everything down. Beautiful. Walk the feet to the outer edges of the mat, as wide as the mat, and then allow both knees to fall over towards the left. Bring the hands to rest on the low ribs. Option here to take the left ankle, cross it over the top of the right thigh. Breathe. You can start to close your eyes here, relax. And then slowly release that bind if you have it. Come through by bringing the knees all the way back up and then taking them to the right side. So you want to make sure your feet are as wide as your mat, not narrow, otherwise we won't get the rotation we seek here. And then if you want, cross the right ankle over the left. Breathe deep here. Close your eyes. And begin to relax. On your next inhale, fill all four sides of the torso, and then use that exhale to release everything. Come back to center. Hug both knees up into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Send some love inward. Cultivating love within so that we can just percolate with love and send it out. Allow the feet to come to the earth. Extend one leg out, then the other. You can take a nice full body stretch here if you need to. Otherwise, we'll just come to rest, hands gently at our sides or on our belly, hands on the belly. Your choice. Just take a moment to allow the nutrients of your practice, the breath practice, the asana, this intentional choice to show up for yourself even when it's difficult, if not especially when it's difficult. I bow to you. When you're ready, bring the palms together, thumbs to third eye. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And we close with a whisper. Namaste.